is Ana Julaton. I'm 36 years old. I am a former world champion boxer. With MMA, it started to get a lot more popular, and me and my coach, Angela Reyes, we wanted to transition into that just so we can have the stage in women's boxing, in particular in the United States. They don't showcase a lot of female boxers, and so this is my living, this is what I love to do, and I want to continue just being around people who are passionate about the fighting arts, combat sports. I think it's important to stay humble and always just open yourself up to different worlds, the boxing world, the martial art world, the wrestling world, the jiu-jitsu world, etc. They're all very different, and I feel like as a martial artist, you always want to have the state of mind of being respectful and being willing to open, and so that's where I'm at, and we're looking for good things. I mean, this is something that I've always wanted to do as a child. I remember I was talking about it with one of my friends, and I remember my 5th grade teacher asking us what we would want to do, and name 3 positions, and I remember the first one was being a samurai, right? And then the next one was being a ninja, and the final one was, all right, I would want to be a fighter, and just love just to have the opportunity just to go out there and just do what I've been doing since I was a kid.
The UFC is a massive global brand now. They've got offices all over the world, and they're expanding into new territories, and they're looking for stars, and they're looking for stars in different parts of the world. And one place where there isn't really a big superstar is where you have from in terms of the Philippines. And there's a show coming up in Manila, and not too long from now. If the phone rang, and it was Joe Silva or it was Sean Shelby probably who rang. They said, we'd like to sign you, we'd like to put you on the UFC Fight Night card over in Manila. Give me your reaction. I think I'm getting some of the reaction now.
Oh, I'm there in a heartbeat. Oh, no questions asked. It's like, yes, put me up against anyone. It doesn't matter. I feel like you have to have that attitude anyway as a fighter in the UFC, because you're constantly being tested. So I would just love to just have the title of being a UFC fighter. For me, I think that's just a tremendous opportunity, and so I look forward to that. I look forward to showcasing what I've been learning in boxing, transitioning into that into what I've been learning in the grappling, and just kind of put it all together. I feel like the cage is an open canvas, and if you're an artist, a true artist, and if you understand your strengths and your weaknesses, and then you can go out there and you can perform what you believe works for you against your opponent, oh my gosh, to me that's beauty.
On the topic of Manila, you fought in the arena that the UFC are going to be holding the event in. Obviously, you're very well aware of the fighting passion of the fans over there, and the reaction that Manny Pacquiao has had, and all the rest of it. Explain to us just the passion for fighting, and the excitement that would be generated for them to have one of their own competing in the octagon on home soil.
I think it'll be electrifying because in the Philippines they love their fighting, and they understand the heart and the hardships that comes along with it. So if you get hit with a good punch, or if you get hit with a good body shot, if you get dropped in boxing, you get with the 8 count, as long as you don't quit, they'll revere that. So I look forward to an opportunity like that.